So we're going to look at basically your before and afters, okay? Left-hand side, your before. Right-hand side is your after. Now, we can't see grip pressure, but I think you yourself were aware now of how tight you were gripping that club. As I said to you before, the things you were trying to do, grip it tight, control that club, keep that left arm straight, keep your head down, you were doing all those things, or trying to at least anyway. So the things you were trying to do, you were doing very well. So the positive thing about that is you can do what you want to do. The trouble is what you wanted to do is not what you needed to do. If you said, oh yeah, I'm trying to do this, and this, and you're doing 3 or 4 things completely differently, then you think, oh crikey, he's trying to do one thing, but he's doing something completely opposite. When we change that, he's going to change the wrong thing again. But at least you were doing what you wanted to, yeah? You were trying to keep your head down, trying to keep your grip tight, trying to get your left arm straight, all these kind of things. And that was causing the problems, okay? So if we look in terms of your setup, one little change we did make to help that left foot, look at the foot there now, we flared your left foot out a little bit just to help a little bit relieve that pressure on that left knee, yeah.
I'm really aware now what I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I've established that from this lesson.
Yeah.
The other thing, just in the last couple of minutes,
Yeah.
I need to keep my weight on my front foot,
Yes.
otherwise I won't turn.
Yeah.
And I can't do that without opening my... And I'm always on practice swing from now on.
I think, yeah, definitely. I think for me, if you have a practice swing, even if the swing you make when the goal pulls in the way isn't great, at least if the practice swing, which generally is an easier move to focus the actual movement on because the ball's not in the way, yes, the strike of the ground may not be good, so the shot may not have been a good shot, but at least if the movement's better, you're going to start encouraging a bit more this way, a bit more of the swish of the club, a bit more movement onto that side, a bit more twist this way, and allowing the head to kind of come through.
I tend to chip well.
Yeah.
But when I chip, I do that because there's no pressure with this.
Yeah, exactly.
And Phil Murphy said, look, all you've got to do is get your chip swing in there. But when I get to a 5-iron, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's easier. And he said, I use a driver and an 8-iron.
Yeah, the thing with that chipping, I mean, what you're sort of looking at there is you would allude to that move. You were just sort of using your hands and arms there, sort of just flicking a little bit. Now with chipping and stuff, I don't dislike my wrists flicking as long as the arms keep moving. It's fine. It's when your arms stop and you flick, that's the problem. Okay, but as long as your arms keep moving, okay. So when you're doing a chip shot, okay, if the club down here is kind of sort of swinging like this through impact, as long as these arms keep moving here, that looseness in the grip and the flick of the wrist is absolutely fine. It's then producing a little bit of that movement, a bit more twist of the body to try and create a bit more momentum. Now, in terms of the backswing, you weren't too bad there. Okay, which is a bit shorter there on the way back, but that's probably because you opened this foot out and probably because you're thinking. But the fact this swing is a bit shorter and you weren't really losing distance, in fact you had a couple that went a bit further because you struck them better. If when we start getting used to this move, this club goes a bit further back towards that way, we'll start in some further shots anyway. Okay, now in terms of the movements through the golf ball, look at the left hand one now as you come through. You can see left arm pulling away, head down, weight on the right side compared to that one there. So look at that.
I'm prepared to lean into my left foot.
Yeah.
I could tell that difference.
Yeah. If you look at those two positions there now, that for me, okay, everything is kind of going where the ball's going, and there's less stress on that knee. Your shoulders there have rotated nearly 90 degrees. Your hips have kind of gone, I guess, 45. This foot's flat on the ground, okay? So your groin's going to be trying to stress because your knee doesn't want to go this way while this one's staying back here. But there's going to be a lot of positions there that your body's going to go, ooh. And that probably therein lies where the problem can sometimes lie when you're playing. Okay, the walking's heavy now anyway. But if the knee movement is up and down and moving side to side within your knee joint, if you're trying to twist through but keep down, but keep this straight, it can't physically stay straight when you stay down, you're going to put yourself in a lot of stress. Your joints, especially in sort of places where there's going to be a weakness there, are potentially going to get worse and worse. So if we can encourage kind of more of that, look at that finished position there. That's a very good finish. You look at this. Yeah, you look at that position there now. If we take all those positions there, right shoulder, right hip, right knee, are all kind of in line together. Okay? Whereas this, when your shoulder's round there, your hips slightly further back and the knees way back here. So you haven't really got through it so much, okay? And that's going to be the problem. If you stay back on your right side and you keep your head down and your left arm starts lifting up as you're trying to keep it straight, the low point of your golf swing is going to be back here. Then when you come to the golf ball, if the club starts rising up, you top it. As you're doing these low, scuffy shots. And if the mat, as you saw here now, this is the perfect line. Oh, yeah, exactly. If you hit an inch behind the ball there now, you'll get a reasonable shot. hit half in the ball there, it's still going to be an okay shot. Out there, when the ball's sat in the grass, a bit lower down, exactly. Even pick and place, there'll still be a few rough lies. There's things behind the ball, maybe potentially. So all these things are going to make it harder for you to actually get the ball up in the air. And the thing is, then when you're trying to get the ball up in the air, as you said, back from your sporting days of rugby, and water polo, and football, and all these things. Back in those days when you just try harder, just put a bit more extra effort into it, just hit someone harder, just put a bit of a tackle in someone, and that would then maybe sort of swing the momentum round in your favour to then start playing better. In golf, it needs to be more about finesse, speed, control that club face.
I go and play with the boys now.
Yeah.
I play like I just played in here.
100%. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'll find a speed or a length that you're comfortable at. Now, I always say to most people, okay, if I said to you now, David, okay, go and swing that club default 100%, you'll probably go somewhere towards that left-hand swing there. Okay, so if we said just for a number, this is 75%, whatever it may be, okay, even 50% perhaps, okay, if we can just practice at that speed now and then gradually increase that by sort of 5-10% each time you go back and practice, in a week or 2 or 3 weeks or a month or whatever, you'll be getting more towards that speed, but getting more towards that movement, because change has to happen. It's always worth doing it a little bit slower and just sort of stepping back to try and learn the movement, because we're changing muscle memory. Okay, muscle memory has sort of created this sort of movement here now. Back foot, leaning back, lifting up, elbow bending in the wrong way, and topping the golf ball. If we can just get you finishing more in there, and what I would say, as a thought today, looser grip pressure at setup, okay, and obviously the hinging is going to allow to happen, but for every shot you hit, just hold that finished position and see where you're at, okay, and give yourself kind of a pat on the back or a tick if you get more into that position as opposed to that position when you're on your back foot, okay. Even if you get to this one on the right in a good position and you miss-hit it, doesn't matter. Okay, I'd rather you keep focusing on getting in a better position, rotating better, and see how that knee feels. And I think in some ways it'd be interesting to see when you do play, when you come off the golf course, how does your knee feel? Because from my point of view, a plus would be that you walk off the golf course and go, okay, I may not have scored better, I may not hit the ball any further or whatever, but I've walked off and okay, this isn't hurting so much. So from that regard, then you can start thinking, okay, well, I can maybe put a little bit more into that, because now I know it's not going to as much. I play golf with more injuries than I care to remember and stuff. And the problem is, if you come back off injury or there's an issue there, you swing to prevent hurting yourself. So if you're always trying to sort of react against that.
But when you tear your cruciate,
I imagine, yeah, exactly, yeah. I imagine. I've not done it, but yeah.
4 times. So
yeah.
I look after. In there, it's just. If I tread awkwardly on a pavement these days, I'll drop to the ground, and my time goes, my wife, damn it. I just.
Yeah. Of course you, and that's exactly, and that's just.
That, I won't get rid of that one.
No, of course you. No, exactly, and that's a habit that's going to be ingrained.
But I did turning my left leg out.
Yeah, 100% going to make it easier.
Listen, I swim most days.
Yeah, the thing is, you're physically fit. You're in good shape in terms of physical fitness and obviously your body shape and all that kind of stuff. So movement can happen. I would say if you can put that club on that left foot there, and I always say, joking aside with the people I'm teaching, I say if you did that every day for 2 minutes, twice a day, while brushing your teeth, you just stand in front of the mirror. Okay, probably won't go bare feet on the towels in your bath, you might get your toes going, but get your slippers on, even get your golf shorts. That may sound daft, and just stand there and just do this. You either stand there and do nothing, or you can do something, and again, do it so your left foot's flared out, so you feel kind of 5 degrees, and I won't say 45 degrees, but 25, 30, you'll find a position where you feel comfortable. As I said, your distance from the ball may need to, if I do this now, this has moved further from the golf ball. I need to readjust to that, okay? So and we're talking inch, okay? But just get in a position where we can reach the ground, just to help that left movement there work a bit better. So once the body starts engaging and initiating a bit better, we can then get that hands and arm piece of where the ball's going to go from a distance, okay? You can't twist your body faster to get more speed. You kind of initiate the movement, then the hands swish through and the body then goes with it. But if your body's resisting against that, what happens is you sort of resist against that and you go whoop, and you end up on your back foot and then you just miss it. Okay, that makes sense?
Listen, let's talk money.